What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Let's Play. In the previous episode, we did a little bit exploring because now we have access to Rock Climb, and we went to a couple of different areas and picked up some items like some TMs and stuff, and we made our way about halfway through the Team Galactic HQ. And now, in today's episode, we plan to finish up all of the Team Galactic HQ business and probably begin the MT.CORONET event, if not complete the MT.CORONET event. So if you guys are hyped for today's episode, make sure you hit that like button down below, because it would be greatly appreciated. Let's go ahead and get into a team recap. So we got Shy, our Mew here at level 48, holding the Amulet coin so we can get some extra money. Timid Nature, of course, with Ancient Power, Flamethrower, Psychic, and Thunderbolt. We got Trident, our Manaphy at level 50 with Tail Glow, Surf, Acid Armor, and Ice Beam. We got Shahaha, our Skunk Tank at level 50 with Night Slash, Flamethrower, Toxic, and Venom Shock. We have Join, our Torterra at level 52 with Crunch, Razor Leaf, Leech Seed, and Earthquake. We got Lisla, our Shiny Altaria at level 52 with Cotton Guard, Dragon Pulse, Hurricane, and Moonblast. And last but not least, we got Frisco, our Luxray, also at level 52 with Thunder Wave, Spark, Bite, and Volt Switch. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our team. So let's continue going. I think one of the things when it comes to this remake, especially with the EXP All, and this is kind of the case, I guess, with Let's Go and Sword and Shield, is that there's very rarely any battles that you're gonna struggle with. Now that being said, Cyrus could still be a difficult battle for us today, but I highly doubt he's going to be that difficult of a fight because we're going to be rather over-leveled. So with that idea kind of imprinted in my head, that's probably gonna be a cakewalk. I mean, I know Saturn afterwards is gonna be not that difficult of a fight either, so it's kind of like, I don't know, but you never know. And that's kind of why, like, thinking about it now, because we're getting towards the end of the series. I mean, we're getting towards the end of the main game, but I'm thinking in the future, when I play through Shining Pearl, which I'm more than likely gonna do a series of Shining Pearl. I'll probably do... I feel like I should do a Master Mode series with Shining Pearl, because I want the game to be... somewhat hard. Now the thing with Master Modes is it going to be... like, am I going to be able to stream it? Because I kind of like streaming Master Modes a little bit more than video series. And that can kind of be seen through Sacred Gold. Like, Sacred Gold, we had a bit of difficulty with when it came to getting videos with that. But I mean, also at the same time, it wasn't too terrible. I think, looking at Sacred Gold in the Master Mode, I think I said it in the finale for that series, there was just too many elements being played at one time, so it was kind of like one of those things, like, it was destined that it was going to happen. That's not to say that I won't ever do a video series on with a Master Mode again. I mean, the series that I have planned after this, if it's not Legends Arceus, I might make it a video series, but I don't know, we'll have to see. It honestly just depends. I think streaming-wise, I still think that kind of brings out the better content in my opinion, but at least in my eyes. But that being said, I have my most popular video being episode 2 of this series, so that might not necessarily be as true as I think it is, but I think in overall consistency, yeah. I think streaming is better, but again, that's entirely opinionated, so we don't really know. And the thing is, with streaming, I'm probably not going to be able to stream as much. Now, I could potentially stream in college. It's definitely possible. I don't know how well it would work. I haven't tried that yet, mainly because I've been sort of paranoid to try and stream on college Wi-Fi, just because it's very, very inconsistent, and like when I'm in college, there's moments like when I'm chilling on PlayStation with my boys, where it just disconnects my PlayStation. So, like, my internet completely drops. But the thing is that it doesn't drop when it doesn't drop on my PC. So like it's weird in that sense, but like it'll drop on the PlayStation, if anything. So it's kind of like, how does that work? But I don't know. It's besides the point. I have thought about streaming while there, and the problem is that I don't necessarily think I have a schedule comfortable enough to where I can stream. So while I'm in school, it's almost easier to a degree to make videos rather than to stream, because yes, while I might potentially sit down for the same amount of time and record videos, I can have like 5 of these planned and to go up while I have other stuff like practice or like homework I need to get done. I have the content all lined up and things like that, instead of trying to meet a stream goal where it's like I have to stream until I beat the next gym, which I like doing streams like that, especially when it comes to series like that, but I can't necessarily guarantee that happens while I'm in college, because I just don't simply have that time unless I stick to streaming like on like a weekend or something like that. And even then, that's not guaranteed. So it's a tough thing to think about, because there's so many different elements that play a role into it. So it's just one of those things where you gotta like choose your shots, when you can do stuff, when you can't do stuff, and that just kind of ties back to what I was saying a few episodes back about the whole getting a job thing, and my friends being like, you do YouTube, where you do all these videos and things like that. You go to school, you do sports, you get your homework done, and you hang out with us. Like, don't sit there and beat yourself up about it, because you're doing a lot. I'll continue this once we get through this dialogue. I see, you must be the trainer I've been hearing about. The foolhardy one that's trying to stand up to Team Galactic. Although I hardly expected to see that trainer as a mere child. I heard that our commanders had a rough time with you. I know why you're here. I can sense it in you. It's about you, Team Mesford and Azov, correct? You want to save them. I no longer have any need for them. I am finished with them. If your heart aches to save them, go right ahead. I could care less. It will save me the trouble of disposing of them. But I must say, you are a remarkable specimen. Those Pokemon have nothing to do with you, do they not? But you still came to their rescue? You still came to rescue them out of pity? Such pitiful, useless emotions. It's illogical and irrational. Pity and compassion are products of the weak and lacking human heart. You are compelled to come here by such vacuous sentimentality? I'll make you regret paying heed to your heart. Okay, I like the music. Get popped. I like the music. Music is... I think I definitely prefer the original, but it's not... It's not bad. I like the beginning of it. That was the part where I was like, all right, Sneasel. You know what I don't understand is that, like, I'm training up Mew, right? But the Altaria is like steamrolling ahead in levels, and I don't really know why. All right, I'm gonna flamethrower this thing. Oh, it lived. You got a berry. Citrus berry? Okay. And you went for Icy Wind. Your one turn that you were able to actually attack me, and you went for Icy Wind of all things. Nice. Oh, now you decide to go for a dark type move. Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say, I don't know how he outsped me, but he Icy Wind me, so that's the reason why. Interesting and quite curious. Got 15 Gs for beating his ass. I see, you are indeed strong, and the basis of your power is your compassion towards Pokemon. How wasteful. Such emotions are but mere illusions, and like all illusions, they fade over time until death banishes them forever. That is why I have abandoned all emotions as useless sentimentality. But that doesn't matter. I doubt you will ever understand my position. That said, I recognize that you are strong and courageous to come alone. This is your reward. Thanks for the Master Ball. The Master Ball is the ultimate Pokeball. It will unfailingly catch any Pokemon in the wild, but it is not anything that I require. Unlike you trainers, I do not make my Pokemon my friends or partners. Unlike other Team Galactic members, I don't use Pokemon as tools. Instead, I make the power of my Pokemon my own. If you wish to save the Pokemon from the lakes, take the war panel ahead. I'm off to MT.CORONET. That's correct, MT.CORONET, where you and I first met. I will ascend to the mountain to its peak, and then I will put an end to everything. No, I will bring about a new beginning for everything. So on that bombshell, my man's is like, I am numb to any emotion. Like he's literally he's just like, I don't care to do this anymore. I don't care what you think. You came all this way here just to save some Pokemon? Though it's nothing new. I can't say I understand our boss. Why would he let a kid like you come and go freely? We Team Galactic take all that we need and eliminate what we do not. But anyways, we've taken the trouble to come. Let me welcome you. Consider it payback for your insulting of me at the lake. I mean, I'm just gonna kick your ass again. So Cyrus's ace was 43, right? Which means we're still like 10 levels up. We're still like 10 levels ahead of everything. I think of all of the themes that we've heard so far that's been remixed, I think the admin battles is probably my favorite. I think so anyways. I think that's been my favorite. I actually don't need to swap out. I can just psychic this thing. Because you, my friend, are 4 times weak to this, so... Alrighty, and Bronzor's coming out, which is my cue to go into the skunk tank because the rain is up, so it'd be smarter to go for a dark type move instead. I guess I could have went into Torterra, but it is stab with skunk tank, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know if this is gonna one shot actually. It did. I was like, great. You're a tough kid, but I still pity the likes of you. That's fine, I don't care. Ah, what makes you so tough? Fine, do whatever you want with those 3 Pokemon. Press the button on the machine to set them free. Get the fuck out of my way. Would you like to press the button and set the Pokemon free? Yes. They literally just said, our boss crafted a red chain from the crystals he took from these 3 Pokemon. A red chain is what he needed to shackle something on Mount Coronet. But that's all I know. Who knows what he's planning to do up there. So, I know the red crystal comes from the 3 of them, but like, does that give the significance of like the red did I say the red crystal? The red chain? Does the chain come from the fact that they have crystals in their heads? I don't know. It's a good question to ask, I think. But I can understand if nobody has an answer to that, because maybe not anybody thought about it. But also at the same time, I feel surprised if nobody thought about it like that. So before we go, we need to buy repels, because I believe we have 1 max repel, and 1 max repel is not going to get us through the entirety of Mount Coronet. So we're going to buy some repels. I hope they just casually sell max repels here, because I'm not flying back to Veilstone to buy max repels. Thank you. We have 2 of them, but since we're rolling around in money right now, I might as well buy... You know what? I'll buy... I want to have enough for like the rest of the game, so I'm going to buy 38. So that way we have 40. So this should cover most of like the post-game stuff as well. But I'm going to go ahead and get on the bike. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to spray one of them. Because even if the prompt comes up with like, do you want to use another one? I'd rather it come up while I'm in there. Like, I'd rather just have it on now before I forget, basically, is my point. So, go ahead and climb up here. Zooming our way around. Go ahead and get the water. I'm really glad that they made the surfing animation somewhat quick in this game. So if this was traditional Diamond and Pearl surfing, oh my god, it would be excruciating. So I'm actually going to change... I'm going to change this back to the time, just because we don't need to use the HMs. At least not right now we don't, so... that will be nice. That will be nice. I'm gonna speed that up. Max potion. Cool. We got a strength. No, we don't have a strength boulder here. Did they get rid of that, or did they add that in platinum? I swore there was a strength boulder here. Also, what am I doing? I need to go this way for a second. Because I know something's out here. I know something's out here. Oh, there was another spot I could have explored with rock climb, but I'm not going to do that now, because I'm in the middle of trying to save the world. I'm in the middle of trying to save the world as a 10-year-old kid. Again, can you imagine this in, like, real life? Children are the ones who would be saving the world. Which, I guess in a way, would be nice, but also at the same time, would be like... feels bad for the evil teen corporations who can't deal with 10-year-old kids. I guess that just means don't underestimate them, because they are smart. They are smart. Go here. I'm pretty sure there's a hidden item in this other room over this way, or there might just be a regular item. Nah, it's a hidden item. So max revive. That would be helpful. That would be very much helpful. And now, let's climb up this damn mountain. What you got for me? A beauty fly? I'm gonna one-shot that thing. I'm gonna one-shot that thing like it's nothing. Level 40? I think I'm scared of this. Please. Please. Save me the time. Alright, level 50. Trying to learn Nasty Plot. To be honest, I think I do want to give Mew Nasty Plot. Probably not necessarily for this series, per se, but because of the fact that I'll be doing Wi-Fi once I, like, finish this series. Like, I might do a Wi-Fi series. Or maybe I'll do a Wi-Fi series once home is out. Because I want to see what is actually in the game. Because I was saying this either in the previous episode or at the very beginning of this episode. I did see someone who I do watch do a randomizer of this game, and they had the abilities randomized. And Zacian's ability is in this game, which makes me think that Sword and Shield mons are going to be in this game. I would hope they are. And if that's the case, then other mons are going to be brought over as well. So I just think it would be perfect. I don't know if perfect is the right word, but it would just be nice. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I think I would do Wi-Fi then. I know, at least I've read, like, certain items aren't in the game, so it's kind of like some people are, like, iffy about it, and also it's still a 20-minute battle timer, which kind of sucks, because that does kill things like draft leagues. Because I know a lot of draft leagues get really, really competitive, and the 60-minute battle timer was kind of like a saving grace for them there. But the 60-minute battle timer might just be gone for good. I really think they shouldn't have gotten rid of it, because I feel like that kind of just ruins. I don't know if this would be the right term for it, but like casual competitive battling, like casual Wi-Fi battling. Because like, there's definitely gonna be moments where I'm gonna Wi-Fi battle people, but I don't know. A 20-minute battle timer just seems kind of lackluster. Because if it gets really competitive, like, you're not budging at all with that 20-minute battle timer. You're really not budging at all. Alright, kill that. I don't know. We might be able to get our we might be able to get our feet in the pool, in the sense of, like, doing all the Team Galactic stuff on top of Spear Pillar. I don't know. We might be catching Dialga in the next episode. We might just catch Dialga in the next episode. Which I even thought about adding Dialga, and I think this was before I got the Altaria. But I was like, that just seems kind of cheap, and also it's like, I'm already using a Legendary in the Manaphy, but I guess it would be a pretty cool thing, because it would give me a Steel type, and it also give me a Dragon, so that would be cool. But then I got the Altaria, and I was like, I gotta use the Shiny, because the Shiny is so rare, especially because it's not Shiny Charm either, so that was like full 1 in 4,000 odds for a Shiny. Like you can't beat those odds when it comes to like, oh, I have to use it. I really want to get Woodhammer for Torterra. I really want to get Woodhammer, but looks like we might not be getting that for a little while. I don't know when Torterra learns Woodhammer. I figured it would have learned it by 50 something, but maybe it is 50 something, but it's probably like mid to late 50s. It's very much possible. Alright, we'll fight you. I feel like we're gonna clear out all of the grunts that are in the cave, and then like the ones at the top of the Spear Pillar are gonna be the ones that we fight in the next episode. So that might be a pretty hyped episode. That might be a pretty hyped episode. Flamethrower. So I'm wondering with like, oh, that was a crit. So maybe my statement can't be proven then. I was gonna say, I wonder if the Bronzors only live because those are the ones that actually have heat proof, not levitate. And I was gonna say, if that wasn't a crit, then my theory is probably proven correct. But since it died to a crit, I don't know that necessarily, or quite yet. So I don't know. It's interesting to say the least. Fight you. And I believe we have one more person to fight in the cave. I mean, I guess we can test this theory out now with this Bronzor. Because we're 13 levels higher, and this is a super effective flamethrower, and this one lives. I don't recall a Bronzor being that bulky to where it can eat a flamethrower that well, but again, it's hard to say. I really don't have the information like necessary to prove that correct or not. So it's really tough to say. Go ahead and Psychic. Should knock this boy out easily. And I know we're right up before the 30-minute mark, but I'm gonna go ahead and fight this last grunt because I feel like it just sets up the next episode much better if I fight this person now. Fight the 2 grunts, then I fight the 2 admins, and then I fight Cyrus, and then I go into fighting Dialga. It would just be a perfect, nice bow wrapped on a present way to start off the next episode. That's just what I think, but I don't know. I don't know. 51 on the Mew and level 54 on the Altaria. I'm surprised that Altaria has kind of went ahead. It's not like the Altaria is traded or anything like that. And then we don't have a Lucky Ike. So it's like, we're not really supposed to be gaining like that much more XP. But alright, Bronzor. I don't know, we can see again if this one has heat proof or not. Because if it lives on the same HP, it died. But we did level up. Could that have made a difference? It's possible. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here because we are right before we get to the top of Spirit Pillar, and I'm really excited about getting to this point in the game. But I am going to save this for the next episode and the next recording session altogether. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit that like button down below because we greatly appreciate it. In the next episode, like I said, we'll be taking on pretty much the climax of Team Galactic and Dialga at the top here on Spirit Pillar. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. And I'm going to go ahead and get the hashtag out of here. I feel like I took that from somebody else and it was cringy. I apologize. I'm going to get out of here. Have yourselves a great day. Peace.